This has a lot of character. It reminds me of an old cuckoo clock when I was a kid, and I was fascinated by cuckoo clocks. The building, just the architecture alone is it's very detailed. It just looks like it's something out of time, you know. It's quite the courthouse. I'm trying to think about the distance I want to be from it, because if I'm too close to it, I can capture it, but it's going to be too big. You know, it's too massive. So I try to get back far enough where I can get the whole building.
Well, he's certainly not the first Texan who's been swept up and awestruck by the monumental Ellis County Courthouse in Waxahachie. Tony Delane Morris sees profound inspiration in the mere presence of this gigantic historic Texas treasure.
What I'm going to do, I'm getting ready to add some color to this. It'll take on a whole new life once I add color to it. This is just a little rough sketch.
Can we watch you?
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Absolutely. And this is just a little set that I carry with me when I travel. And this is a water brush. And I usually start with the sky. I just like to paint what I see.
So is this a full-time job?
No, I drive a glass truck for a living. You know, this.
A truck? You're
Yes.
a truck driver?
Yeah, not really. It's just a delivery truck.
A delivery truck?
Yes.
Well, good thing we caught Tony on his day off from driving a delivery truck across the state.
Well, I actually do this when I'm on my lunch break. Yes. You know, I eat real light during the day. I might have a protein shake and a couple of pieces of fruit. But for the most part, I'll get this done in maybe 15 to 20, maybe 20 to 30 minutes at the most. Most of the time, most of my paintings are done with me sitting behind the dashboard of my truck.
You just sit in your truck on your lunch hour and paint?
Yes, I do.
They are small, original watercolor paintings created from the front seat of a delivery truck. Snapshots of small-town Texas from an artist who is limited by whatever appears through his windshield at countless delivery destinations across the state. It may be a gas station, a restaurant, a convenience store, city park, or supercenter. Tony's 30-minute lunch break is his daily window of opportunity to create artistic renderings of far-flung places and hidden corners of Texas.
I don't use a straight edge, I don't use measurements. The only time I use a ruler is to show people the size of my paintings.
But what you're capturing is things that we drive by every single day.
A gas station? Who paints gas stations?
Yeah,
It makes
you're right.
it pretty.
Yeah, you got a point, you got a point.
You make me want to go visit that gas station.
I think every place has a story. It actually makes my day when I'm working. The other guys will complain about, we have job sites we stop at. They'll complain, oh man, I gotta sit here maybe 30 minutes, an hour. My dispatcher say, you know, I know what he's gonna be doing if he has to sit and wait. Pull this out, I'm doing this. Wherever I go, if I have a receipt in my pocket, I'm drawing on the back of that. I mean, we get paperwork, you know, like manifest from work, and I usually flip that over and draw it on the back. I have boxes full of that.
When you're there, do any of these people have any idea that there's a guy out there painting?
I'm like a ninja, hiding in the trees.
Ninja. The ninja artist.
This windshield watercolorist was content to let his paintings pile up in boxes at the house, but it was his wife who had other plans.
I painted this, and she just put it on there and posted it. It got 13,000 likes on it on Facebook, and it took off.
Took off is putting it mildly. Once his dashboard doodling hit social media, Tony had hundreds of thousands of views. Not bad for a man who's never taken a single art class.
I think they like it because I take ordinary, mundane things and just create magic out of it, bring it to life.
He's lost count on how many paintings have found their way to social media, then been shared and liked from people who beg for more images of places most folks would drive by and never take a second look, like this grocery store in Jacksboro, where Tony Delane Morris, a truck driver on his lunch break with only 30 minutes between deliveries, can find a landscape in there somewhere worthy of capturing in watercolor.
I just figured it'd be good to make the best out of something that most people wouldn't even remember. Every time I look at this, I'm gonna feel the heat from the sun. I'm gonna feel this wind blowing, the breeze. It's gonna take me back to this moment. It's like I've immortalized a moment in time.
Well, Tony, you know, whenever we look at this courthouse here in Waxahachie, it's never going to seem the same because we're going to think of you.
All right, I like hearing that.
Not to mention the fact every gas station,
Old barn
along the way, it's always going to remind us of you.
It was my pleasure. It was my pleasure. Glad you all like it.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I love that story.
Me too, and we've got plenty more where that came from.
Just click on the subscribe button and keep traveling with us.